I bet most of you remember having a terrible ear infection back when you were a child, right? That's because approximately 80% of children will experience a case of otitis media in their lifetime. So why are ear infections so common in children? This can be explained by the anatomy of our ear. Now, the ear infection that we're talking about specifically is otitis media, which is an infection of the middle ear, which is this region right here. And right here highlighted in green, you can see the auditory tube, which is also called the eustachian tube. This tube connects the middle ear and the nasopharynx. So you can see where the auditory tube opens up inside the nasopharynx. What happens most of the time is that an ear infection arises after an upper respiratory tract infection or inflammation, which causes a dysfunction to the auditory tube. This leads to negative pressure, an accumulation of middle ear secretions, and impairment in host defenses. So in the end, you get growth of germs in middle ear secretions, which leads to otitis media. Okay, so I still haven't told you why these infections are more common in children. So the eustachian tube, or the auditory tube, is actually shorter in children as compared to adults. On average, we're looking at about 38 millimeters in children as compared to 43 millimeters in adults. So in addition to being shorter, this tube is much more horizontal in children as compared to the adult eustachian tube, leading to reflux of nasopharyngeal secretions into the middle ear and a predisposal to ear infections within this population. And by this population, I mean children with short eustachian tubes.